Hey Cancer, this is Dream Tarot Priestess, or Dream Priestess Tarot. That's what I meant. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on. This is for your August reading. Um, so, the way this kind of goes is this is a reading for Cancers, and then you have three options here. So, this is for all Cancers, and you get to choose one or two or three or none. Okay, always your choice. What I like to say is if you don't feel it in your soul, please let it go, because that's probably best for everybody. But I did get some messages for you guys, and I'm excited to provide them for you. So we have one. Okay, this is Amethyst. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, can you see it? We have Lapis Lazuli. It's very cute. Working on this angle. I've got it actually dangling over this table, so I'm just trying to keep it up. And then we have copper, and I use that to strengthen my other stones. So whether you're number 1, 2, or 3, we're going to get these messages for your August and see what the universe got planned for you. All right, you guys, here we go. Okay, you guys, I don't want you to get used to special treatment, but I did feel called to give you guys 6 cards instead of 5 like I did the others. So, this just what I felt called to do. So I'm going to give it to you. So I'm going to show them all to you. Hold on. We have the counselor. Okay. We have choice. Always have a choice, okay? We have 9 of wands. Okay. You might be feeling, okay, you might be feeling attacked, girl. I'm trying to remember these numbers. We got, what is this, 4 or 5 or 6? Okay, we got the 4 of Pentacles. That's money. We have King of Pentacles. Boop, boop, boop. And we have 10 of Cups, complete happiness. So by the end of the month and leading into September, you guys are going to be really happy. And the messages that I got here is shadow work. So even though it looks like you guys are going to be working on some things, I understand that. Benefits. It's all going to end with complete happiness, because we got to go through what we got to go through to get what we want, right? Consistency every day. So let me put this on top, because I feel this here, and this can go here. That's perfect. Let's see. Benefits. Shadow work. Okay, so the shadow work part is, I feel like, something you guys have been struggling with a little bit. And I'm not saying you're struggling like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. Hold on, let me drink a little bit of water. Okay, because the Cancers is in the house. I can't be thirsty, okay? We got the counselor and we got choice. Shadow work. The counselor. If you guys need to talk about something with someone, you need to do that, okay? Because I feel like I feel as though you feel like you don't have choices, or you don't have a choice in the matter of something. And you really do. And I feel like what you need to do is work on yourself, work on that shadow work. And shadow work basically is working on your inner self, working on trauma, working on past problems, things that make you stagnant, things that keep you from being your whole happiest self. The little things that you hide all the way in the back of your heart, that you don't let anyone talk about or touch or find out even about, that you don't even show to yourself because it's that painful. You might need to go to somebody, and when I say the counselor, there's nothing wrong with you. That's not for sick people. That's not anything like that. This is because you really need to get it off your chest. You need someone who can talk to you, someone who doesn't know you, preferably, but someone who does know you, someone who you will believe when they tell you what you need to do, and they help you go through what you're feeling and the reasons why you're feeling them, and you know that it's not your fault, okay? So there's a lot of things that I feel like you need to get off your chest that's going to make you feel better. And you need to realize that you do have a choice in life. Everything that you do every day is your choice. So if you are feeling trapped at all, I have roommates, so that's what you might hear them. If you feel trapped at all, that is going to change. But this is very important work. Please do not skip this work, okay? And you're a hard worker. You make everything pop, but sometimes you have to take care of yourself. You guys are Cancers. You guys are emotional by nature, okay? Your feelings, your waters, they're meant to flow freely. Have you seen rivers? You know what I mean? When they're nice and clean, it's beautiful. And have you seen them when they got dirt and gunk in it and Coke bottles? You know, it's a little sad. So don't be sad, okay? Clean out your waters, clean out your rivers, and they got rivers here too. So clean out your rivers, you guys. Clean out your inner feelings. Think of it like real water, like I just gave you the examples of. It's not something sometimes you can just ignore. You know, you don't want to drink any water that looks, that looks dirty. You need to drink that clean water. So, and you need your waters within to be clean. And that's with your emotions. So please work through your emotions, get through those things. It's going to benefit you because I feel like, you know, I don't know, you've been crabby. You are the crab, but it makes you crabby when you don't. It makes you feel like there's something wrong with you when there's not. Um, it makes you bored of life. You are such a living person. Like, you are such a person that loves to laugh, that loves to play, that loves to dance, sing. Okay, you are the person who will have your friends back. You are such a good person. You have such a good mothering energy. Or even if you're a man, you have such a good loving energy that is really sweet and it's beautiful. But you have to feel confident, because when you're not feeling confident and you're not feeling like you got this, it doesn't make you very happy. It makes you not really um, like active. It makes you not like full of joy. You're not jumping up like, okay, here we go. You're like, all right, here we go. No, we don't want to see you like that, and you don't want to be like that. Okay, don't punish us. Don't punish yourself. Get yourself right. Okay, and be consistent with it. Okay, this month, this is all about consistency. You need to do the shadow work to deal with those things that you don't want to deal with. They are going to freaking help you, bro, sis. They will help you. Just get into it. And I don't know who you need to talk to, but just don't make any excuses of why you can't do this and why you can't do that. Figure out what you need to do one step at a time. Figure out something that's going to be therapeutic for you. All right, so that you can get rid of these negative feelings, feeling like you don't have it, because it affects everything. The way you feel, it really does affect your whole vibe. So the more you're feeling happy, it's like everything's working. It's like money's here, everything's happy, and everything is popping because you feel that way. So you gotta feel good, and by the end of the month, you will be feeling good. And we got King of Earth too. I feel like, oh, money, okay. If you're dating and you're looking for somebody, or not even that you're looking, but you're available, someone's going to be taking really good care of you. But then also, this could be your energy too. The way you're going to feel full of life, the way things are going to grow from you. You're going to make things grow, okay? Just imagine yourself and your life as your garden. If you see any weeds, if you see any dry patches, if you see soil that hasn't been, okay, used in years and is messed up, it's time to give them attention. So that's where this is what we were talking about. So you dealing with your feelings and getting everything done is going to benefit you. It's going to benefit your life and benefit the way you feel about yourself. Okay, and the things that you feel like is a problem, you'll realize once you get these emotional things out the way, they're not problems. Okay, that wasn't even an issue. You're gonna wake up smiling again, and you're going to be happy at the end of the month and ready for September. Um, and you're going to make things grow. There's something that you need to grow. There's something that you need to put your hand to. Just like you're loving and what you touch, it begins to blossom. That's kind of how you are. You're like a gardener or something of life. You know how to make things happy. So when you're not happy and letting yourself get shriveled up, it's just not a good thing. It's just like the worst thing in the world. And it makes the world like not even happy. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I know sometimes you feel like you're by yourself in your feelings, but I'm telling you, it's like the world feels your pain when you're out here not being happy. So please, be happy for yourself. Figure out your happiness and let yourself grow and let things blossom. Things are going to blossom, and you put your hand to something. I don't know if you want an actual garden, or if you're drawing, or if you're doing some type of hobby, whatever it is that you're doing, it will grow and bloom, and it'll be like the physical thing that you can see. It's like every day that you see your flower blossoming, you getting happier because you knowing that you put your work in, and you know that when you put your hand to something, it grows, and you just need to be reminded of that. So this is something that will remind you. Maybe a YouTube channel, you can make that grow. Okay, money, make that grow. Figure out something that you can do that will, whatever your hobbies are, whatever things that you like to do that makes your heart happy. You really need to get into that. You deserve that. That, like, That's a given. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to go through this shadow work. What in the world would happen that would make you not want to let yourself be happy? You know what I'm saying? And things do happen, but that's why you have to figure out those things. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be good. You have permission from the universe to go and check on yourself and make sure you're good. Go to the emotional doctors, okay, of whatever kind, and figure it out. And you will realize that you have choices. It will figure out. It will clear everything. You're gonna feel so much better. So I'm excited for you guys, and I will see you either September or in a couple of weeks. So please stay tuned. Love you. Thank you so much. Okay, my number 2 cancers. Okay, I got 6 cards for you guys. You're welcome. Here we are. We have copper. Again, like I said, I use this to invigorate the other crystals. Okay, so let me let you know what you guys have. You have knowledge, okay, learning something. We have 8 of cups, okay, going on a spiritual journey. We have 10 of pentacles, making that money. We have king of cups reverse, and we have 9 of pentacles, and we have 5 of cups. Okay, what's going on? And the words we got is assistant. Need some help? Do you need some help, you guys? How can you make your dreams come true today? Okay, and caterpillar, eat up and try not to get killed. That's what I wrote. That's not that might not be you guys' message, but that's what I wrote because that's how I feel like caterpillar life is. When you're a caterpillar, you just gotta eat every day and get as fat as you can and try not to get snatched up by someone bigger than you. That's what it seems like right now. So let me see what this message is giving me. So I feel like you're learning something right now. You are having a spiritual awakening right now. Things are aligning for you. You do find yourself more interested in spirituality and what you're about and astrology and where you come from and what everything means. Okay. You want to know things. You have knowledge and it is making you happy. Like this new feeling that you have, this new like jump, this little kick. It's like it's really bringing this joy inside of you. Like this little giggle, this little like you can't wait to go and do this. You know what I'm saying? So you're starting to feel like you have a purpose and it's waking you up and it's really helping you in a lot of ways. Okay. So then we have King of Water. King of Water, that's normally could be a big message of love. Could be a person. It could be you, but since you're a Cancer. It's upside down. So let's see what the next thing is. We have 9 of Pentacles. That's receiving money. That's a woman with money, wealth. And then we have, I feel like some of you guys are going to be losing a job or leaving a job. Then we have the 5 of Cups, which is sadness. And also just letting something go. I feel like you'll have to let something go at the end of the month. I'm going to try to figure out what that is for you, but let's figure out what we're getting here. Okay. Okay, you guys. So right here, we have the assistance. Do you need some help? I feel like this is the help. The spiritual connection that you have is your help. I feel like you've been praying. You've been saying, I need something, I need something, I need somebody, anybody, please. You feel like you need your mom, your dad, but, stronger. And that's God. I believe that God is your mother and your father, or both. And they, up there helping you. They're giving you assistance. You have not royal, but you have heavenly parents watching you, Cancer, okay? Who are protecting you and guided. You're like a long lost princess or something from like heaven. You like forgot, or a prince, whatever. Sorry about that. Because you could be a man or a woman. That's cool. And I just feel like you forget who you are, and this is why this knowledge is coming to you now, and you're getting excited about it, and you're ready. You're just like, okay, here we go. Cool, let's do it. How can you make your dreams come true today? Okay, how can you make your dreams come true today? And I mean, you want to make more money. That's the thing. I feel like you're doing good. You're not in a bad place. Money has been all right. It's been better than it used to be, and you're grateful for that. Um, this King of Water though, it's like I feel like the direction you're going is pulling you, and you're feeling like, is this me? Like, that's what I'm getting from this. I feel like you're kind of like, is this for me? Like, okay, yes, I'm doing this, but I feel like you still kind of question yourself, like, is this what I'm doing now? Like, because Cancer, you know what you're doing. So when you're questioning things, you really got to get in deep. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, I feel like you guys kind of get the answers. Like, the answer kind of pops in your head. You probably just understand it. You kind of just feel the emotions of things. You can feel the energy of things. But I feel like your quest, like not your quest, but your journey right now, you've been wondering, like, is this for me? Like, is this right for me? Is this good for me? Is this going to be a good thing? Am I going to be all right? You feel like, is there a catch? Kind of like that. Is there a catch to all this stuff that I'm doing? All this abundance that, I'm getting, these messages I'm getting, and you feel like, okay, I'm getting all this. You feel like you're going to be rich. You feel like this money is coming. You feel like the perfect partner is coming. But you're like, but what is the catch? What is it that I need to do to get to those things? Okay, here we are. Caterpillar, eat up, try not to get killed, okay? Um, what you need to do is, it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even hard. It's just hard for you. You have to just be who you are. You have to raise your vibrations. You can't continue to be who you're not. That's why that card is upside down. You know what I'm saying? You need to be who you are. And the thing that is going to be the loss is all those things that you're not. That's what you're losing. And it won't really be sad. It will be life changing, and it might make you sad because you just, you're a loving person, you're a loving individual, and you don't like to see, people hurt because you're changing, or you don't want to see, people treating you any type of way. I feel like you're just really becoming who you are. I'm trying to get this message properly for you. You're becoming who you are, and it's changing for you. It's changing the way everything is happening. You're starting to become who you are, and you're just nervous about it. I feel like you have high standards. Like, you are that person. You are that high level person. And if you've been doing anything that is not as high level as it possibly could be for you, okay, because maybe some of these other people, I don't know, maybe their levels is, a 7 to 8, but yours is up there. You can ride the elevator all the way up, baby girl. That's what I'm trying to say. You are that queen. So that might mean sometimes that you need to cut people off. That might mean sometimes you can't deal with other people's extra problems. That might mean that, someone is giving you your ass to kiss, and even though they're going through something right now, you have to walk away. That might mean that even though you like to get money from this job, you just feel like there's a better job for you, or that you can create your own job. You're going to be feeling sad about the things that you have to change. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm doing scary things. Like, you're going to be like, I'm losing friends. Like, I'm losing people. I'm losing situation, but you're not losing anything. You're getting your life in order. You're getting to that place you need to be. We're at Caterpillar, okay? So there's the caterpillar, and then you get into the cocoon, and then you become a butterfly. So yes, you have a very long process ahead of you. You are afraid that, like, if you start to take the plans that you need to get higher, that you'll just end up reverting back, and then it's like all your work will be for nothing. But that's not really possible. Like, that's not what you do. You already know what you have to offer, but you just don't know how much you have to offer. You don't know how great you really are. Like, you are amazing. You have a hint that you got, you've got God in you. You know that. You know this, but you be questioning it, and that's where this knowledge is coming from. You coming back to who you really are. You really are somebody very spiritual, and not just spiritual. You are someone very divine, and not just divine. You are someone protected and loved by God, Him, and herself. Okay, nobody can touch you. Right? That's just what it is. And sometimes you might feel bad for other people, but you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Special treatment. You're used to that. It's not crazy to you that you get everything that you want. You know what I'm saying? I just think that you have to get used to it, and not only that, you just have to get used to leveling up. Like, you want better for yourself. There's nothing fucking wrong with that. And I don't think that it's necessarily that you feel like it's wrong. I think that you just get nervous, and you're like, maybe I should sit back. Like, maybe I shouldn't. No, sweetie, stand up in the front and by yourself. okay? Not hiding behind anybody, and shine, okay? And it might be hard for you because people might not like you anymore, might not deal with you anymore. Like I said, you might just be making changes that scare you, but you can't not be who you are. That's the thing. When you continue to be someone you're not, it just hurts. You know what I mean? It just hurts and it bothers you. And this is the reason why you have to relearn who you are and what you're doing. You know, because you can get along with almost anybody. You can pretty much do anything. But there's some things that are just not for you, boo boo, and you know it. You know, and other people know it. It's like everyone knows it. Like, this is not for you. Like, we ain't doing that. You know? Okay. And you're figuring out why you came to this world. And one of the reasons why you came here is to shine and to be the example that you are. You are amazing, and the person that you are can just change other people just because people will want to be like you. You know what I'm saying? People are going to want that loving energy. People are going to want to like touch you like your robes, like Jesus, and okay, and soak up that loving energy. And you can't give it to everybody. That's the thing. You got to give it to yourself. So I feel like that's the reading for you, number 2. I hope that makes sense. But by the end of the month, you're not going to be sad. But like I said, you're going to be letting things go, and it might be hard for you. You might be like, wow, oh my God, do I have to let that go? Okay, well, do you have to be the best person you could be? Yes. So yes, that's the answer to everything. I love you, and I hope that resonated. I cannot wait to see you in September. You might see me before then, so please look out for me. Thank you. I love you. Bye. Hey, number 3 Cancers, here we are. Okay, if you guys are the last card reading, I'm so excited to read this for you because I'm already starting to get the messages for you guys. So you chose lapis lazuli. That's good for me. I use that for my crown chakra and my throat chakra. And it just makes me feel like a rich bitch. Like, I just love me some lapis lazuli. Okay, so so we got the cards self. I love this card. This is one of my favorites. Okay, nothing like taking care of yourself. We have 10 of swords. We have 6 of pentacles. We have destiny. Yes, it's your destiny, baby. Healing. Ooh, okay. And we have the seneschal. I still have not looked that up, so I need to figure out how to say that properly. But the seneschal, she is my girl, honey. So let's see what we have. And the other messages we have is congrats on your new job. So congratulations on your new job. If you guys got a new job, or if you created a new job for yourself, congratulations. But it could mean other things. There's other ways that we could work. Sometimes we'll work off a spirit, and that is a job as well. What are you learning? Pay attention. Okay. And then we get no. I instantly got with this no because it's kind of underneath that healing and the seneschal. That this seneschal is about, at the end of the month, people might think that you are a bitch. Okay. Listen. Hey, right? Okay. This is next to healing, though. So this is about you taking the time to heal. By the end of the month, you are really taking things more seriously. And you're not playing with people. And you're going to be saying no a lot more. I was instantly getting that when I got that. That you guys, I don't know if you always saying yes, but you need to say no a lot more. You need to say no to these things that have been bothering you and putting you in a toxic mindset and being heavy on your heart. It's time to say no. And it's time to be so serious. Like, okay, no. The answer is no. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. It's not happening. Okay? That's the option. So, I don't know if there's people who push your buttons or people who try to take advantage, but you need to let them know that you're not the one. Okay? Because maybe you have been the one the whole time, but today you are not the one. That's your choice. So we get self and we get 10 of swords. There is something you're stopping. I'm thinking minuscule things. I don't know. Something that you're not doing anymore. I think maybe that's with the no card too. Maybe you're not going out as much. Maybe things are not as important to you. Some little things that you used to talk about or people that you used to hang out with, it's not the same. You're starting to get deeper into yourself, and there's things that you're ready to get rid of. You're just ready, You never know when you're ready, but with the Cancer, you know in your heart that today is the day. This is what you're doing. And we got butterflies all over that Ten of Swords too. So that's not even a bad card. It seems like things are ending on the other card on the original deck. If you're using I think it's called Tarot Wade or Rider, the Rider Tarot. It's the man laying on the ground and there's 10 swords, in his body from his head to his toes. And here I feel like this is so much better and more accurate. You're releasing this energy. You're just releasing it. You're letting it go. We have Six of Pentacles, so this is about giving and taking. Things have to be equal. If you give a little bit more, and this is the thing, you always try to make things equal, but I feel like if you don't see the value that you have, then people can easily take advantage of you. And that is not your destiny, okay? We have the Destiny card here. It is your destiny to heal. It is your destiny to be a boss. So if you've been feeling weak, if you've been feeling drained, if you've been feeling just like a victim, that's not cool, and that's not going to work. But also we have, what are you learning? Why do you think this happens? You know what I'm saying? And not just because you're a pushover. That can't be it, because you're not really a pushover. They say a lot of things about Cancers, but Cancers, you people are very intelligent and in tuned, okay? You can smell a liar before he even start lying. Before he even say good morning, you already know. So, you have to wonder, what is it that makes you tolerate certain behaviors? Why do you let certain people, he's got this key around his neck. It's like, he's got the lock and the key. So I feel like these could be people in your life that you're dealing with who tell you that, that this is give and take, or that they're giving to you, but they're not. You know what I'm saying? They, like when you say, hey, I'm trying, they're kind of like, oh, I've done this, I've done that, what have you done? But really, if you hadn't done anything, that person wouldn't be, sweating you so hard, or rushing you, or trying to get you to do this and trying to do that. So I feel like this could be personal. This could be some people in your life, because, you Cancers, y'all never alone, really. You always have somebody. You always hang out with your mom or your dad or your siblings or your lover or your friends. You always hanging out with people. So if you have people in your life who aren't really giving and taking the way you want, forget it. And I feel like that might be tricky, because there's some people who are convincing you that they do everything for you and you don't do anything, and that's not true, okay? So with this Destiny card, you're meant to heal. You're meant to heal yourself, I feel like people, when you heal yourself, other people heal, if that makes any sense, because you got these two cards here, they're connected. And so sometimes that means you have to be not harsh, but firm and sharp with people, because you're not fucking playing. So this month of August, I feel like it's all about your healing. It's about your self-healing, and it's about how important it is for you to stand your ground. Just period. No jokes, no games at all. You have to stand your ground. You cannot avoid that anymore. And that is a very important message. I feel like maybe you guys think that, oh, okay, I stand my ground. Like, okay, that's all you got. Sweetie, that is a very important thing. If you have people stomping on you, if you have people treating you however, if you got you treating yourself like however, things are changing. Like, that's a done data. Anyone who's been trying to use you, that by the end of the month, okay, that won't be possible anymore. So maybe more things might happen to push this situation. Someone might come through and ask you for something over the top, or someone might just be like, what do you even do for me? All I do is do this for you, blah blah. You might have to snap your neck and look at them like they're crazy, because they are, okay? But you are going to have to step up for yourself this month. By the end of the month, there's just no more games, and you have to not be afraid to lose people. That's what it is. You love people, and you feel like they've gotten you feeling like, that's what I'm saying, you gotta play chicken with these people. That's what I'm getting. You need to play chicken with these people. You will always give your love. You will always be there. You will always help people. You will always give them your heart, okay, your blood. You giving, and you have to know that if you walk away, people are going to keep you from walking away. People are going to try to hold you back. People are going to they're sitting here saying 1 minute, oh, you can't do anything, and then when you leave, or you're not dealing with them anymore, now all of a sudden, hold on a second, wait a minute, you know what I mean? Exactly, right, exactly. You might have to play chicken with these people and make them move first. Make them make the move first. Okay, I'm not doing that. You do that. So please stand up for yourselves, Cancer, because that's what I'm saying. It might seem like a small little thing for you to say no, but because you don't really do it, you really need to be doing it. And people are going to respect you. People are supposed to respect you. You know, you're a respectable person, and if this is your destiny, you can't avoid it. That's the thing. Why should you try to avoid it? Don't try to avoid it, and it's not going to be avoidable anyway. Things are going to be happening. People are just going to be pushing your buttons this month, and not pushing your buttons, but pushing you to say no. You know, that's spirit pushing you to tell people where your line is. If you tell people that this is your line, and people cross it, and you never go back to that line, you know what I'm saying? Then there was never really a line, right? That means you never really had any boundaries, and that anybody can really do whatever they want to you. But that's not goddamn true, okay? And this is something that you've been building up to learn. This is a lesson in the making, okay? This is going to be what you need for the bigger jobs that God has for you. So congrats on your new job too. I think that something is happening for you. I think that this that you're going to go through this month is going to prepare you for September, and it's going to prepare you for the rest of the month. And I feel like you only got to learn this one time. Okay, stand up for yourself one good time. Okay, and you'll feel so good. People gonna be like, dang, he's tripping, she's tripping. Okay, so, and it's gonna be okay. That's the thing. You are the boss, and you know what you're doing, and you know what you have to offer. And if you forgot, you need to remind yourself, and also let those people remind you. Just walk away and watch them come through and try to stop you, and you'll be like, okay, now, right. So thank you, Cancer. I hope that made sense to you. Please stand up for yourself, stick up for yourself. You've got this. You guys are so loved by me, by the universe. And I hope you guys are loving yourself to the best of your ability. And I can't wait to see you either in September, or I will see you for a bi-weekly. So please stay tuned. I love you so much. Thank you. Bye.